So let's talk about what happened last night on the N15. I was too tired last night to put the video together, but I'm going to talk about, once again, a common occurrence at Nice Bus. Buses just not showing up, missing. And you can see here, 8:14 on my phone here, the screenshot I took. You can see it's not on the trackers. So this was supposed to be the 7:50 trip out of Long Beach that just never showed up. And of course, they make everybody wait for the next trip. And, these buses are busy. And I knew the next one was going to be jammed. So I had to wait. I couldn't get on the 8:45 because I knew that would be jammed. I had to wait for the 9:15. So I had to wait a whole hour almost. Otherwise, I would have been jammed up. So who knows if I would have even gotten a seat. And I was tired. I didn't feel like standing. I did a lot of hiking yesterday. A lot of walking. Even though I didn't travel that far out, I walked a lot. All right, so now what made me angry is I had pretty good reason to believe that this trip was missing throughout the entire day. So this trip that does the 8:50 is supposed to arrive in Long Beach at 7:40. But when I got to Rockville Center, I saw a 737 bus passing by that was packed going south, and I'm like, buses going south at that time usually aren't packed. So I knew something was up, and I'm like, I bet the trip before it was missing. And sure enough, it was. And you'll see my anger here in this video about this, because I don't want to hear. I'm tired of the excuses from Erica Richards. Kept making the excuse that it takes time to get these buses ready. But if the trip's been missing for so long, then you should have had it ready already. So there are obviously missing trips on Nice Bus, and people have to wait a long time. So you're going to see how angry I was in this video. Like I said, I'm going to edit some of the worst parts of it out, but I was pretty annoyed because this has happened so many times in the past month, and I'm just getting tired of it. Well, it appears Nice Bus is back their antics again. Showed you the screenshot in the beginning of this video. It appears the N15 is missing. And of course, they're probably not going to fill the run, so they're going to leave everybody out here waiting a half an hour for the next bus, because they're not going to get another bus. And that bus is going to be jammed. The reason why I say what I did is because I saw southbound N15 that was absolutely full. It usually isn't. So this bus is probably missing. It was probably missing out of Roosevelt Field. And they're just not going to fill the run all day. Classic Nice Bus bullshit. And the next bus is going to be so overcrowded, so I'm not going to be able to take the 8:45. I'm going to have to wait for the 9:15 bus, which means I'm not going to get home until 11 o'clock tonight. Either that or take the train. So that's what's going on. Yep, so as you see here, it's missing. It's been missing all day. You can see they're making us wait for the next bus. See, it's not on the tracker at all. This is absolutely pathetic. So now I have to wait for the bus after this because I know it's going to be overcrowded. It's going to show up. I know it's past 8:17 already. I'll show you the next one's going to be jammed. I mean, of course, they can't send a bus down to Rockville Center and have it fill the run at least. But no, they're not even doing that. Nice Bus, you absolutely suck. You're absolutely disgraceful, Nice Bus. All these people are stranded now. These people are stranded. See, 8:20 is going to be here in 1 minute. This bus ain't going to show up. These people are going to have to wait out here. See, 8:20 is going to be here. I'll have to wait for the 9:15 bus because the next one's going to be too jammed because this bus ain't going to show up. I don't feel like going through Jamaica again. I think the same thing happened last Saturday, too, because that bus was more crowded. So this is what you get with Nice Bus. It's a complete disaster, unless this bus is just running late and it's not on the tracker. But it's not on the tracker, I'm telling you. Yep, so they're leaving us out of here for the next one, which is going to be jammed. I mean, they can't get another bus. I mean, this bus, again, Nice Bus, that lady. Let's cue, what's her name? I forgot her name. Let's cue her in the video and play her excuse for this.
Also, John, I know, our depot's right there, but getting a bus into service isn't like pulling a car out of a driveway.
I understand that.
There's
I
a,
thought
there's
maybe
a,
there would be
like
There's a
a
20-minute
bus.
safety check that every vehicle
Right.
has to go through before they
Yeah.
even leave the depot. But
I
that's
thought
not,
maybe they should have
that
a bus
doesn't
on
make it any,
standby. It's a busy
yeah.
Oh, they can't get a bus out right away. They can't get a bus out right away. The bus was missing since Roosevelt Field. Don't give me that shit. That is a lie, and you know it. All right? This is crap bus service, and this is why you lose ridership. This is why people don't take nice bus. This is why a lot of people are taking the Long Island Railroad now. All right? Which I may have to do now. All right? This is why. This is why. Unless they take the Long Island Railroad. I don't feel like going through Jamaica again. Then I got to take the slow train because it makes a gazillion stops. I still won't be home until after 10 o'clock. Oh, it takes time to fill the run. It's funny because MTA always was able to fill the runs when they were missing buses. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? But no, you can't do that. Right. All these people here are stranded now. And the next bus is going to be crowded, and now I got to wait for the next bus after that because you can't get your ass in gear, nice bus. It's called Fill the Fucking Run. That's what it's called, Fill the Fucking Run. How hard is it? You're just cheap. This is a for-profit company. They don't care about the riders. I don't care how many videos I have to make about this till the damn MTA comes back. But look, nobody else is complaining because all the riders who have standards, well, they left the system. They're taking the train or they're driving now. Great job, nice. You contributed a great deal to climate change, driving people to drive because the bus system is so unreliable and fucking useless. And they're taking taxis too, of course. So we all know there's a nice little racket going on with that. We know that. Well, that guy's taking a taxi because guess what? He got stranded and now he's going to get ripped off. Yeah. All right. I have experienced how many years of this shit? It's 2025. This shit started in 2012. All right, that's how many? 13 years of this bullshit bus service. When it was Long Island Bus, it was never this bad. And we also have more frequent service, so if there was a breakdown, it wasn't the end of the world. But you guys cut service. You guys just cut service. That's all you know how to do. Cut, cut, cut. I gotta go to the lake and I may still take the train back. I don't know. I'm disgusted with this bus company. They're absolutely disgraceful. I forgot her name. I really did forget her name. And I don't want to blame her for it, but so when she made that excuse, oh, well, it takes time. Don't give me that crap, man. This bus has been missing probably for hours. Don't give me that crap. It's a lie and you know it. So here we had the Rockville Center Depot. And in the final, 3 or 4 years of Long Island Bus, the Rockville Center Depot was open on weekends. So if that bus broke down, well, they'd be able to get another bus from this depot right here. Imagine that. I am never going to be quiet about this. I am never going to accept that nice bus is here to stay. Never. I won't rest until Long Island Bus comes back. This used to be the Rockville Center Bus Depot. It's a cute bunny right there. Can't see him because his phone camera sucks, but this used to be the Rockville Center Bus Depot. Right here. It's now some kind of, I don't know, it's rented out to a garage or something. But you can still see the label on it, by the way. They covered the MTA part of it, but it still says Long Island Bus on it, Rockville Center Depot. We need to reopen this depot. They spent money on these CNG fueling tanks over here. You can't see the sign, but it says Long Island Bus, Rockville Center Depot, right there. See, and that's what we need. This phone is such a piece of junk. Can't even show it. But I don't know if you can see that, but it says Long Island Bus, Rockville Center Depot right there. All right? That's right. This was a bus depot. And what happened tonight wouldn't have happened if fucking Abe Mangano was never born. That piece of shit. I'm glad he's rotting in jail for what he's done. But you know what? The people who came along, Laura Curran, Bruce Blakeman, you're just as big pieces of shit for not fixing this. Andrew Cuomo didn't do a damn thing to stop it. Nobody stopped it. You literally destroyed what was a very good bus system for a suburban area, all right? Turned it into a private operation that is so unreliable that people don't use it anymore. It carries half the amount of riders. That's half the amount of people take. I know the ridership's gone down. Look, think about all the routes that Long Island Bus had. You had the 19. That used to be busy. The 19 used to be busy. Yeah. You had the 73, the 74, the 80, the 81, the 46, the 45. All these bus routes have been discontinued. And Ed Mangano came along, well, we're privatizing it to save the system. But no, he destroyed the system. He's just another piece of shit Republican. All right? But the Democrats in the state are just as bad for allowing it to happen. There's a lot of profanity in this video, but this kind of shit pisses me off. I don't know how many times I've been through this. The bus depot right here just sitting here. MTA needs to come back, reopen this bus depot. Let's get Long Island Bus back. If I was the governor, you could bet I would do it by executive order if I had to. All right? That's the only solution to this mess. Transdev needs to pack their bags and go back to France, wherever the hell they came from. I don't know where nobody else is angry about this. Nobody else is angry. It's all just part of the plan to force us out, right? Take away the bus service. Ruin the bus service. Well, anyway, I'm going to enjoy the moon and Jupiter over that lake, get some pictures of that. I'm not going to be home until almost 11 o'clock tonight. I might just take the train, though. I don't know. This is just bull. What it is. It really is. I'm fed up with it. You have no idea how fed up I am with Long Island, with Nice Bus. And they have nerve, they have to call it nice, when it really is the complete opposite of nice. It's shit. Say it again. Fuck Nice Bus. They suck. And I wish more of the riders would take action about this kind of crap. But I'm the only one speaking up. Because again, everybody else with standards got fed up. They bought a car, they took the train, or they moved away. Oh, and here's some food for thought. Maybe it would be easier to get another bus if the depot is still open here. Yeah, there's the CNG fueling station right there. Yeah. This is the problem. The state let Nassau County get away with not funding its bus system. When the state, all right, we can blame Ed Mangano, but Cuomo is just as much a piece of shit. Gotta remember they're buddies, all right? And he's still a better governor than Hochul. Hochul's managed to be even worse than he is. But I'm no fan of Andrew Cuomo because of what he let Ed Mangano do here. All right? I know he's running for mayor of the city, all right? Personally, I'd rather see someone else. All right? But I'll never forget what happened here and how Ed Mangano and Andrew Cuomo made my life so much harder because they cut bus service because they wouldn't fund the bus system properly. Like I said, Long Island Bus was still here. We probably would have so much better bus service. Not only would they be taking Omni, we'd probably have a bus. We'd probably have a select bus. We'd have all these things here in Nassau County, and a lot more people would be taking the bus. But no, that didn't happen. You have a lot less people taking the bus. What's left taking the bus are mainly illegals. So, by the way, I haven't seen any less of them on the bus. So Trump's just, he's deporting them. I haven't seen diddly squat change in my life. Just as many as ever. So don't tell me that. That's a lie. It's just a nice little smoke and mirrors show. Yeah, there used to be an ATM here. MSBA. Those were the good old days when we had reliable buses. Now we have a bus system that you cannot rely on at all. Oh, and how could I forget? When the Long Island Bus was here, on Monday through Saturday, the N15 served Mineola. So I don't have to walk 2 miles through Garden City. The reason why I walk 2 miles through Garden City, well, you know why. You know why that is. Oh, they're living it up in here. Take a look at how they're living it up. Here they are. Focus, follow. What's that? They're living it up. That's, you know, it is. They get to live it up while we suffer. That's what it is. But I'm here because I'm trying to get away from the suffering, and here I am still dealing with it. Trying to get home, of course. You know, just take the train. Well, now you know why I do. But I've been taking the train via Jamaica a lot. I'm tired of it. I've done it the past 2 Saturdays. Yeah, living it up in there too. I don't know why this phone can't focus. It's really, they're really living it up. Oh, MTA police, of course. Make sure they're safe here. Got out of Mineola though. That don't matter for shit. Yeah, plenty busy enough here. Well, for Mineola right now, it'd be a complete ghost town. As you know, I am not a liberal, but it's clear that the Republican Party is a worse party than the Democrats. All right? So, remember which party made Nice Bus happen? Ed Mangano, a Republican. Just remember that. And if I did, and forget about taking the train, because guess what? We have a problem on the Ronkonkoma line now. Suspended between Farmingdale and Ronkonkoma due to a person struck by a train near Brentwood. Of course. So now we have problems on the main line. So even if I wanted to take the train, I can't because there's problems. So, I mean, it's east of, but it's going to screw up the whole line. And the bus is late, so yeah. I don't know how they managed to run late. Alright, I'm checking on this bus one more time, seeing if it's moved at all. It's not, it's barely moving. I don't know, is there some kind of incident in Oceanside? That's what's going on? Let's go to maps. Nope, I don't see any traffic jam here. I have a feeling I shouldn't be taking this bus. You know, well, I'll be here. I'll just do this because the train connection's tight. I'm afraid to take it and have a problem, so it's gonna be here soon. But yeah, it's always an issue. Now, if I lived on the South Shore, of course, this would be a non-issue. But you know I'm not worthy, so not a white, spoiled finance professional, so I can't get to be here. I can go here and visit and pretend I'm happy, but I know I always have to go back home in the end. So anyway, that's gonna wrap up this video, and let's let Erica Richards remind us that they can't really help fill runs when there are breakdowns. Let's just hear her excuse one more time.
Yeah, but they may have looked at it and said, by the time we can get that Protect bus, because also, John, I know, our depot's right there, but getting a bus into service isn't like pulling a car out of a driveway.
Maybe there would be like
There's a
a
20-minute
bus.
safety check that every vehicle has to go through before they even leave the depot. But that's
I thought
not,
maybe they should have
that
a bus
doesn't
on
make it any.
standby.